Should you see other people while manifesting your specific person? Yes or no? Namaste, High Vibers. This is Dee who's living on High Vibe, and in today's short video, I'm going to answer this question once and for all. Before we get started though, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification, tickle the like button, all that good karma stuff, and let me know in comments where you're tuning in from. And I'm posting now daily give or take, and I help people empower themselves, so I don't want you to miss out on any of my stuff. So the question, should you or should you not date somebody else while you're manifesting your specific person? And I already know, observing these types of videos, that there's a yes crowd and a no crowd, and they like to have heated conversations, let's put it like that, regarding this topic. So, and here's the deal, it is both. It can be a yes and a no, and even if you're in a yes crowd right now with one specific person, you might wind up in a situation where you're manifesting somebody else, and you might wind up being in the no crowd, and vice versa. So how do you even know if you should or you should not? Number one, in your specific situation, you need to listen to your gut feel. You should be listening to your gut feel about anything all the time. So you want to listen to your gut feel, and if it says yes, you go out and date other people. If it says no, then you work out on other things that you need to work on. So, for example, when should you be saying yes? There are also going to be outwardly clues that are going to indicate that you are good to go and date other people on top of your gut feel. For example, your specific person that you're trying to manifest is actually somebody you barely know, and it's just a crush, or you have had short interactions with them and you're like, yeah, I would like to meet them, and it's kind of like, you know, it feels good, and they're just your major crush. They're specific person, but it's not really in a major way. So what you're even manifesting, you're not manifesting marriage and a relationship, you're actually manifesting and running into this person and having a conversation, going for coffee, going for a date, right? And some other people have completely different goals, because if you have already been in a relationship with a person, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like right now you're super casual. You're like, hey, I have a crush on this person and I just want to get to know them, right? And then you go to some party or hang out with friends, and somebody new comes along and you get introduced, and look, you know, it might be a possibility for you to explore that option, because it might be actually your better option and universe is trying to bless you. So you just look from situation to situation, and if your gut feel feels good, then you can go ahead. You know, you're not married to your specific person, you're not in a relationship, you're not in anything, right? So you just go and you explore, and it's totally okay to go and date somebody else, as long as you have the clue in that moment. Yes, go ahead and do it. So now, the no part, you might have the internal feeling that this is a no, right? And you shouldn't be dating somebody else. For example, outwardly clues around the topic again. You will have a confirmation, right? For example, you were already in a relationship with the person, or you just are too deeply in love with them because you have spent enough time with them and you just want to get back your ex. I feel like many times when we're trying to get back our exes, we're less interested in dating random people, as opposed to we just see, hey, this is a cute person and I want to get to know them, so you are open to dating them, but at the same time it's not like you're freaking have been married to the person, right? But hey, if you have been married to the person, have been in a relationship with the person, have kids with the person, you might want to reconsider just randomly dating around. And the reason for that is, you know, you want to conserve the energy, and you want to reflect to the past situation, to why you feel you don't want to date anyone. And honestly, it's just like sometimes we're in love with somebody, we know what we want, and we're like, well, I'm just right now literally physically attracted just to this person, so why should I go and look for somebody else? And somebody comes along, they want to have your number, and then you have to force the conversation, and you know, people tell you to make an online profile, and you start going to, you know, through the online dating circles, and you're like, but I am actually not interested, well, then the indication is there that you should not be dating around. So go find a hobby, go see what you can improve, reflect on yourself and make yourself a better person. So this is a completely valid choice. Anyways, who can relate to that? Also comment, I can relate to this. And I have been myself personally also in both of these situations, and there have been times where I'm like, screw this, if I have an opportunity, I'm going to date somebody else, right? But then there have been situations where I'm like, you know, I'm presently in such a situation. I don't want to date anybody. You know, I want to reflect, I want to focus on doing YouTube videos, I work a lot, and I have other friends and other relationships where I can dedicate my energy to, and I just don't feel like, you know, going out and meeting anybody. And you know what? Both of these situations are okay. It's just there is a lot of controversy going on online when people are pushing either or option, because there are videos that would say, well, you have to go online or offline and meet people, and then you take pictures and rub it real well into your specific person's face by posting everything on social media, and that is going to make them jealous and whatnot, and so on and so forth. So, you know, just evaluate everything. Not everything is true. You need to figure out what works for you in your situation, because for some people it's a good idea. For other people, not so much. So, as they say, it all comes down to your gut feel and know thyself. Once you know thyself, you know also what works for you, and once you're confident with that, why should you care what people say, what people suggest? You have your own reasons and your own arguments to be your own person and to do what you believe is the best for you. Anyways, that's about all. Like, share, and comment, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers!